If you get the tell me about yourself question right, you can literally own the entire interview and set a tone that will put you right at the top when you're interviewing. But most people completely waste this question because they hear tell me about yourself and immediately they start reciting their CV. I graduated from, then I worked at, then I moved there, then I was responsible for. Guys, you gotta just stop. It was fine to tell your entire story and narrate your entire story and read your entire CV out in 2016, but now that approach does not work anymore. Your interviewer has your CV and they've probably already read it. And if they've interviewed 4 people before you today, they're probably tired of hearing the same answer again and again. And quite honestly, they're just bored of interviewing people. So by the time you start explaining to them what you did 4 jobs ago, unfortunately, you've already lost them. And there is also enough research in the market that suggests that people's attention span is reducing. So the new way of answering this question is just give them enough information, bite-sized information that gives them an opportunity to decide what is it that they exactly want to ask you next. That completely changes how you should answer this question. And I am going to give you a ridiculously simple structure to ace this question in the new way. Think of your answer like you're dropping 5 best hooks from your career in front of them and they choose which one they want to bite. Here are the 5. Number 1, your minimum relevant qualification. Level 7 qualification, master's, bachelor's, whatever it is. Don't give me your entire education history, just the top qualification. Just the qualification that will establish clear credibility in this role. I have a master's in data science, or I'm a level 7 qualified data scientist. Done. Finish. Your total years of relevant work experience. Again, one single line. I have 3 years of relevant work experience across data analytics, specializing in Power BI, SQL, and Java. Now they immediately know your level, the work experience that aligns to the job description, and also the critical skills that you have that align to the job description. And if you really want, you can drop in some of the names of the organizations you've worked in. For example, in the last 4 years, I've worked in company A, B, C, and D, where I've honed different skill set and gotten experience of working with diverse teams. Number 3, give them 2 or 3 of your strongest skill sets. Not 10, not 20, just 2 or 3 top skills which align to the job description. Ideally, the 2 or 3 things that you touch upon should be the ones that you want them to ask you more about. For example, my core strengths are in SQL, Power BI, and Java, and essentially I'm known in my organization for turning complex data sets into actionable insights for the senior leadership team. Now you've given the interviewer exactly the 3 different tasks and intersections that they're looking for, and they're quite interested because you've done all of this in less than 10-15 seconds. But here's what you're going to do next, which will make your answer even more memorable. Number 4, give me one credibility marker. Maybe you've worked for a big company, Uber, Amazon, FANG companies, right? Or maybe you've won an award. Or maybe you've delivered something exceptional that no one has ever done. Just mention one top one, and that is where you should ideally end your answer. For example, I've been awarded the Best Data Analyst 2024 award for excellence in Power BI. Now that's interesting, and more importantly, that's something that the recruiter can generally ask more about, and that will make you only talk about your achievement. Now comes the hard part, which is to stop talking, and this is the part that most people generally don't understand. Once you drop that mic drop big achievement, you stop. Because you don't want to spend another 90 seconds diluting all the cool things you've told the recruiter about. You want to stop there and ask them if they want to ask something specific about these things. This strategy is also called interview seeding and allows you to position yourself in the position of leverage where the recruiter or the interviewer essentially only asks you about things that you were the best prepared for. So end with something along the lines of, I'm happy to dive deeper into any of the experiences that I've talked about or the achievements or any other facet of my CV that you want to get deeper into. And stop. You've just done something very, very, very useful. Instead of guessing which part of your experience or CV they should care about, you've basically given them a hint of everything and a hint of the most important thing that they should be concerned about. If they say, interesting, tell me more about the award that you won. Perfect. Now you've got exactly what they're interested in and what you're prepared to answer. And now you can go deeper. So your final answer will sound something along the lines of, thank you so much for that question. I'm a level 7 qualified data analyst with over 4 years of direct experience operating Power BI, SQL, and Java across multiple different organizations. My core expertise lie in Power BI and Java, and I was recently awarded the Best Data Analyst 2024 in my current organization. I was given that award because I was able to create a dashboard from a large data set that served more than 200 employees in the organization, assisting even the senior leadership team in making better decisions. Across the last 4 years, I've worked across company A, B, C, and D, where I've generally had an opportunity to work with diverse teams and create a very, very fulfilling career. And I'm genuinely excited to open up the next chapter of my career with your organization. Overall, this was a quick summary of my journey till now, but I'm happy to dive dive into any of my specific work experiences, skills, or achievements as you deem fit. Boom, and that's it. No autobiography, no walking them through 2019 all the way till now, no 3-minute monologue, just qualification, work experience, critical skills, any big achievements, your previous companies, and a nice summation. And just for you, I've compiled more than 50 different interview questions in my interview reference book. All of them are available for absolutely no price in the description below. If you want to attend a mock interview or do a mock interview with me, we do a lot of that in our community. The link is also in the description below. I trust you, you've got this, and you can definitely smash your next interview.